Alright, so y'all know Dead Row been popping lately, so I was like, bet, let me try this game out. Bro, the first thing I noticed was that this game is similar to Exile, where you have to be objective and collect resources to keep your vehicle fueled so that you can get to your destination. I was like, word, time to lock in. What's good, YouTube? It's Ja here, and let me tell you how I got my first win on Dead Row. It was pretty simple. So I logged into the game and saw that the game is Wild West themed. There's different classes that give you different equipment that can help you optimize your sessions, giving you an advantage. You can also do challenges that give you bonds, which is the in-game currency used to purchase different classes. Everything looks pretty simple, so I go into the matchmaking spot because I'm ready to see what this game is about. I decided to play a few matches with people, and immediately I realized playing with randoms in this game is cooked. Trolls, people with no brains, loot goblin. I was like, oh nah. So I decided to play by myself. Now, in the beginning, I was very mediocre with the game. I wasn't educated and made mistakes that would make me look super dumb if pros were watching me. I didn't know about no gimmicks, no strategies, or any glitches. I was super green, but I didn't stop. With trial and error, I started to evolve. I started to catch on with the mechanics of the game. Get resources, keep train fueled, get equipment, kill zombies, loot, be aware of nighttime. I understand it now. Nah, I didn't. Cause if I did, I would have won a solo match by then. Spending hours on sessions just to die in the most dumbest ways, bruh. Zombies are apparently former track stars. Buff werewolves who hawk you down like you owed them lunch money since the first grade. Vampires who teleport when you try and run away, and outlaws third partying you at the worst time ever. Why does it feel like every mob in this game has some personal resentment towards me? I'm essentially minding my business trying to get to my destination. Anyway, so after all that, I decided to join the Dead Row Discord. I was looking for people who had a brain in this game so that I can get my first win. I looked in the Find Team channel and joined a random session. He needed 1 conductor and 8 doctors, but there's a catch. This session I joined had rules. The strategy was that all doctor classes give their bandages and snake oils to him so he can sell it for extra money. Perk of having the high roller class. He'll use the money to buy coal to fuel the train. The reason why we needed to do this is because they nerfed class item, meaning if you're a minor class and spawn with 2 coals, no one can touch it nor unweld it from the train. I was like, yeah, whatever gets the win, I don't care. So here we are with a bunch of coals on the train. The objective here is to gun it to the end without stopping to kill mobs of any kind. So I was like, okay, chill. But if you fell off the train while it's moving, they were gonna leave you. They said they're not stopping for no one. So I was like, bet, just don't jump while the train is moving. Simple. They said this joint would take about 25 minutes. So I was like, word. Imagine doing this over and over. I see how people be stacking up on wins in this game now. We came across some outlaws, but like I said, we were ignoring any mob of any kind in this game. We started running out of coal, in which I was like, bruh. As you can see, this player right here has $261, but we left him at spawn. Mans could have definitely bought us more supply of coal. He said, guys, I'll come give you some coal. I'm like, boy, how? You're like 47 kilometers away from us. We finna be in this game for like another hour waiting on you. Forget all that. So anyways, we conveniently ran out of coal during the blood moon. We had to refuel the train while being attacked by Cardi enthusiasts, aka vampires. They wanted to do a pacifist run, so I was very indecisive on should I kill that joint or just let it abuse the other player. But we ended up escaping. We're at 51 kilometers within like 10 minutes. Not bad at all, because I'm trying to get up out of there. Someone ended up jumping off the train. Bro got lucky though, because like we were right beside the next checkpoint. We bought more coal from the general store. At this point we were ready. The same guy fell off the train while it was moving again, bro. But we didn't care because we needed to get to 80 kilometers, fam. I needed my first dub in this game. As we were approaching the bridge, I realized I had no type of weapons or equipment. I was thinking, how in the world are we going to protect ourselves from the bandits that are at the end? Everyone in the train was confident about the entire thing, so I didn't really give it much thought, to be honest. As soon as we got there, you can guess what happened, fam. I got bodied, massacred. Everyone around got bodied as well. Apparently, someone clutched and pulled the lever. As you can see, the timer was going off. I was confused though, because I'm like, does someone have to cross the bridge like after the timer goes off? Nah, once the timer is up, you win the entire run. And that was that. I got my first dub on Dead Row. Literally got carried on that joint. So yeah, if you're struggling to get a win in Dead Row, join up their Discord and just find a lobby, to be honest. Sometimes they'll only want people with like a certain amount of wins, But honestly, there's a lot of hosts who really just don't care who really joins. Be aware of trolls though, they can mess up the entire experience. Alright, this is basically how I got my first dub in this game. Pretty simple, like I said. If you enjoyed this short story, please leave a like on the video, subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all boys in the next one.